Hi guys, how you doing? My name's Ben, that bearded guy, and recently I was granted early access to 1111 Memories Retold, available on the PS4, the Xbox One and PC. The game is a collaboration between veterans of the gaming industry, Bandai Namco, DigixArt and also Aardman Studios. Those organisations have teamed up to create a fictional masterpiece, an artistic tale of friendship, camaraderie and humanity, told through the eyes of soldiers on both sides of the trenches during the First World War. The story follows Harry, a young Canadian photographer, and Kurt, a German Zeppelin engineer, as they both enlist and find themselves on the front line. Harry, voiced by actor Elijah Wood, is envious of the respect of their servicemen and joins to win over the affection of sweetheart Julia, but quickly finds himself on the front line at Vimy and going over the top towards enemy trenches. On the other side, Kurt, voiced by Sebastian Koch, finds out his son Max's unit experienced mass casualties and deaths during the conflict. He seeks to find out the truth about his son's fate in his own eyes. Fixated by his crusade, he too finds himself in the trenches at the Battle of Vimy Ridge, and their paths eventually cross when the German excavations collapse, trapping the two underground. Whilst there, they form a forbidden bond and must work together in order to survive and escape their prison. Players will quickly identify the living painting graphics of the game, which can easily be mistaken on first impression as primitive. However, in fact, it adds to the overall charm and expressionism of the third person and occasional third cat perspective of the game. It's easy to make an instant comparison to the likes of Call of Duty and Battlefield. However, this game doesn't aim to be a contender for such first-person shooters and has its own category of gaming blurred somewhere between action-adventure and combat gameplay. Throughout the game, players must complete a series of easy-to-follow tasks and interactions which are denoted by the augmented indicators. Additionally, the menu features a checklist of objectives enabling the player to recap on their achievements and the storyline. This can, however, lead players to spend an inordinate amount of time interacting unnecessarily with characters who don't add any particular value to the game, as they too are denoted as points of interaction. It can also occasionally be difficult to identify certain characters or object details due to the graphic disposition. The game narrative is told through letters home to their families, and players can choose the dialogue, be it truth or lie, to protect their families from the realities of war. This draws players deeper into the psyche of the characters and the poignancy of the story. At times the gameplay can appear slightly clumsy, with multi-layered dialogue, terrain fastening and the occasional piece of missing furniture. The game goes beyond the medium of traditional entertainment gaming, and it aspires an emotive journey with the characters whose paths cross in the most extreme of circumstances. Recognition must be given to the imaginative graphics of the game, which players may initially feel unconventional, however will quickly adjust and find significance in the prowess of this groundbreaking style.